Hi everyone, it's Mallory. Today we're going to do a hamstring stretch to create some happy hamstrings. Typically when we think of a hamstring stretch, we make it very linear, so we just stretch one angle. But the hamstrings, we have different attachments down into the back of the knee, so we have several different angles of the hamstrings. And if you only stretch one, then you'll only get so far. So we're going to get all the different angles today to create some happy hamstrings. Today we're going to be using this stretch strap. Some of y'all can use a belt, a rope, a tie, anything that doesn't stretch or give, like those stretchy bands that people use for arm workout. A lot of you probably have those. Anything that gives and stretches, I feel like creates a lot of tension in the upper body. So I do suggest something that's solid and doesn't give. So we're going to lay down on our backs. And we're going to place the strap at the ball of your foot. And we're going to start off with the bend and stretch, hamstring stretch. So we're centered right now, we're nice and parallel. The knee is facing towards me. And as I straighten the knee, you're reaching your heel up to the ceiling, feeling the toes pull back towards you. And we're going to bend, and we're going to do that a couple more times. Feel how you open up the back of the knee. Thinking of lengthening the heel up to the ceiling helps really lengthen and open up the back of the knee. Or you can feel your quads, your vastis here, pulling up on that kneecap. Last one here. Good. Now we're going to change our angle just a little bit. So you're going to turn your knee in just a little bit, and we're going to bend and straighten there. So we're getting a different angle of your hamstrings. Once again, thinking about reaching the heel up to the ceiling, feeling those quads at the kneecap, give you a little knee lift. We'll do one more. Then we're going to turn the knee out, and we're going to do the same thing here. So this bend and straighten gets the distal end of your hamstrings. So we're kind of segmenting not only the different angles of your hamstrings, but which end of the hamstrings we're going to stretch. So right now I'm really feeling that focus and that lengthen here from about belly up to the knee and opening up the back of the knee. Last one. Then we're going to go to a straight leg hamstring here. So the first one was a bend and stretch. The second portion of this is we're going to keep the legs straight. You're going to keep the legs straight parallel again, so the knee is facing me, and you're going to lower it down to give it a break, and you're going to pull it back up towards you. How far can you come without allowing the knee to bend? Down and up. So now we're focusing more on that proximal end of the hamstring, which is higher up end. Parallel. This is where if you had one of those stretchy bands, you'd be really working your upper body and you'd probably have a lot of tension there. That's not what we're looking for. We want happy body, happy hamstrings, not tight shoulders. Good, last one. Now we're going to turn the knee in. What's really nice about using the strap, think when you turn in, you wrap the strap to the inside of your ankle. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing, up and down, holding on to that medial, slight turn in rotation. Knee is facing towards my right shoulder a little bit more. Opposite shoulder. So the first two of these go straight up and down. So parallel and turn in, you're going straight up and down. One more. And then we're going to turn out, and when you turn out, you wrap the strap out. This time, when you come up, you're going to pull towards your opposite shoulder a little bit. This is such a good one for me. My hamstrings are definitely a tight muscle group. Two more here, feeling that length all the way down the back of the leg. And you should feel the changes in the stretch when you change the angle. Very nice. And then you can repeat and do the same thing for the other side. So we'll start with bend and straighten, parallel. Knee is facing straight towards me. Reaching my heel up to the ceiling, stretching the distal end of the hamstring. Then we'll turn the knee in just a bit. And same thing. We're reaching that heel up, bend and straighten. I like to go in and out of it. Maybe you do like a 2-second hold, but this way you're really stretching and lengthening, and then you're allowing it to rest, and you're letting circulation get back into those muscle fibers. And then we'll turn out, bend and straighten. Reaching that heel up, toes pull back towards the knee. And then we'll do the straight leg hamstring stretch. Parallel again, knee is facing me. Straight down, straight up. Try not to let that knee bend. How much can you pull it towards you with a straight leg? Feeling this is more of that proximal end of the hamstring, higher up to the sit bone. One more. And then we're going to wrap it in to turn in. So giving us a little medial rotation up and down. Still reaching that heel up to the ceiling to keep the back of the knee open and the legs straight. We'll do one more. And we're going to wrap it out. Wrap out to turn out. Okay, this is the one where you go up and across to the opposite shoulder a little bit. So you have a little bit of an angle as you come into this stretch. Very nice. So I hope you enjoyed the hamstring stretch and feeling all the different angles that you have in your hamstrings. And hopefully it's taught you something a little bit new, that we don't have to always stretch straight on. We can play around with our angles. I did about 5 reps of each. You can do 5 to 10 reps, whatever feels appropriate for your hamstrings. I hope you enjoyed. Having happy hamstrings.